Today we're drawing Palismen as people.
This is our first ever fan suggestion. On one of our more recent videos, the Hootinator commented, try drawing Palismen as witches.
And the Hootinator's in luck because all three of us loved this idea. And, we don't do anything that all three of us aren't excited about, so...
Palismens are these little magical creatures from the Owl House that sit on the end of a witch's staff and help them do magic. So I did Amity's Palisman Ghost, which is the white cat, and Hunter's Palisman Flapjack, who is the little bird. And designing a witch based off of Ghost was a little challenging because she doesn't have much
in the way of details.
Yeah. Flapjack has the scar and the little heart-shaped face thing, but Ghost is just a white cat.
Yeah, she's just solid white.
I decided to give her a bell necklace.
It's a cute little kitty detail.
For Flapjack, I did not know what to give him for an outfit, so I just kind of based it off of Gus's Season 2 casual outfit.
I love how much personality they have. Even their poses, they've got very different personalities. He's just a little bit spunkier all around.
I mean, the first name that we knew for him was Little Rascal, so...
You nailed Little Rascal for sure.
And then I wanted to include that kind of almond shape of her head, so I did that in the form of her hair, like kind of swooping.
Yeah, I think the hair turned out really good.
I also had the idea of making her the same kind of species as the head of the Illusion Coven, because they have the tail and they've got little sharp teeth, and I thought that would be fitting for a cat. I also incorporated the shape of his head into his hair with a little,
She's motioning with her hand, a point on the top of the head. Can you see it? Can you picture it?
I tried to match the color as closely as I could to Flapjack's feathers, and I gave Ghost's hair a little purple tint because purple. She's purple.
What if you did a blue tint because blue eyes?
Yeah, but purple staff.
Yeah.
And then I did a little highlights on the hair, which is cute.
Cute, cute.
And there they are.
I'm doing Clover. It's Willow's Palisman. She's a bee. Willow started a flyer derby thing for Hextide.
So in the episode Any Sport in a Storm, Willow starts a flyer derby team. And flyer derby is a magical sport where the witches fly on their staffs and have flags on the end, and they have to try and get the other team's flags and put them on their little goal thing.
Flag tree.
Flag tree.
I decided to make Clover a flyer derby player because Willow started the thing. And also she's a bee, so she flies.
Right.
There's the staff in the picture, so I need to think of a palisman. So I made it a flower, and when I first drew the face, it was only the one eye, and it looked creepy, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, you stopped at one eye because it was so cursed.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're doing the classic Samuel eyelashes.
Mm-hmm. I based the hair shape on a floofy thing around Clover's neck.
Smart.
And I made the eyes on the palisman glowing white because when a palisman is flying, the eyes glow white.
Yeah, it's magic.
That's a well-observed and duplicated detail.
Yeah.
Could I say that in a more boring way, do you think?
So I did the shadows a really dark blue this time because Ty said it would look way better that way. And I also figured out that with multiply layer, it looks better.
You don't always have to do dark blue shadows, but having a cooler color for the shadow, a lot of the time it makes it look prettier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm last, and I am doing Albert, Ida's Palismen.
One of the most featured Palismen.
And he's adorable, and we love him. In the owl house, I feel like the owls have got to stick together, so I also made Hootie. He's not a Palisman, he's a bug demon, but he is a part of the house, and he does protect Ida, so it felt like it made sense. The two owl buddies can be
Witch buddies.
For reference, I chose this pose of you guys in front of 1000's mural in Long Beach. Ty with her arm on top of Sam's head, but Sam's not worried about it. She's just cuddling up because it's such the vibe for them, I think, where Hootie's kind of obnoxious and he's loving and he's a good friend, but he's gonna lean on your head and not realize it. You know, that seems like such the vibe. And also because Albert should be really small and Hootie should be really tall. I feel like that pose worked really well for them. I was very happy with how it turned out. So I decided they're both adults. They've been around for a while. And so I was looking at a lot of references of adults in this series and saw a picture of Willow's dads at
The Boiling Isles version of Christmas.
Yeah, and they were wearing these ugly sweaters, and I thought that was totally the vibe for these two. I based Hootie's sweater on the little housey backpack thing.
Porta-Hootie.
Porta-Hootie. Yeah, it's the pattern on the Porta-Hootie. I couldn't decide if Hootie needed hair or not, so I did him with and without hair, because Hootie, he's just got the roundest head. He's circle. So I thought it might be fun to have him be bald so that he's still circle. But I also liked the idea of him having some really obnoxious hair because he's such a out there, loud and proud character. So I did both, with and without hair, and I still don't know which one I like better. But I like how they turned out. I think they look right. You know, they look like the right kind of there for each other and you kind of friends. Those guys are going to help you out. If you need anything, these guys are showing up for you. This was a fun one. Thanks, Hootinator.